Welcome MMA Fix. Tim Ash here with Andy Kovall. Andy, how you doing again today?
Doing great.
All right,
as
so
always.
let's get moving on to the UFC line because I know you're a busy man. Tell me, what does Jakks have planned for UFC line in 2011? And do you see any new fighters coming through 2011?
Yeah, we actually have, I think, a lot of good new things in store for the UFC line. I think this can be a little bit of a MMA Figs exclusive. There will be, or it's definitely planned for release in 2011, a Dana White figure. So we're really excited. Dana's excited. He just gave his approval. He just signed off on the figure. He loves it. He's extremely excited and can't wait to see it. I think as you see behind me, we have some new packaging for the deluxe figures and the Ultimate Battles, the 2-pack. I think other thing to note is we're now going entirely, or the entire line will now be done with face scans. So it'll be that much more accurate and perfect to what the fighters actually look like. I think, we have some new fighters coming out, such as John Jones. I mean, he's one of the hottest fighters right now in terms of, I think he just, what was it, 2 weeks ago? He just won and now has the title shot. So, yeah, I mean, it's a good year for him, and, we're hoping it's going to be another good year for Jakks.
Now, you're talking about going more for facial scans. Are we going to see, like maybe battle damage kind of faces in the future?
It's something that we know the fans and collectors loved when we did the Forrest Griffin and Stephan Bonner 2-pack. Right. Having that battle damage was definitely unique, and I think it really boils down to it needs to make sense with when we choose to do it. It needs to we're not just going to do battle damage on everyone and every figure. It needs to make sense for the right time to do it.
All right, so for 2011, you just listed that you're going to have Dana. Now, is Dana going to be in fighting gear, suit gear? What's he going to be dressed like?
The collectors and fans are going to have to wait to find out for that. Don't want to give too much away, but if I'm excited, I know Jakks is excited, Dana's excited about the release of the figure. Like I said, he literally just approved it. He just signed off on it, but I just don't want to give too much away. But other than he'll be out.
Now, that's not going to be exclusive. That's going to be out available everywhere, right?
It's possible it could be an exclusive, so you got to keep your eyes out for it. We'll hopefully have it out by, let's say, late summer, early fall.
Okay. All right. Now, you mentioned Dana. What about like Joe Rogan and Mike Goldberg and some referees, Ariana, people like that here in the future? Can you tell us if you're going to have them coming out here anytime soon?
Yeah, it's the plan. I can tell you that we've got face scans done, and so now it's just trying to find out in which assortments and when to include them. But definitely, in the works.
Well, of course, if you're going to talk UFC, you have to talk the voice of the Octagon himself. Bruce Buffer. We're going to see him in the near future.
Yep, Bruce should be out. I would say late summer, early fall. That'll be in regular mainline assortment.
Referees too.
Referee again. It's our goal is from what we've done in the past to really give the fans and collectors whether it's character, fighter, person associated with UFC. That's what we're gonna do.
Okay. And let me ask you this: are there any plans to make guys that aren't under Zuffa umbrella, like Ken Shamrock, Carlos Newton, Tank Abbott, so on and so forth? Some of the earlier guys that are not under Zuffa anymore.
I can tell you that one of the three that you just said we're working on getting done for this year. I'm hoping for a late 2011 release. I don't want to give it away because it's not official yet, but again, those are great names, great fighters, and we are actively pursuing to get that accomplished.
Now, you're talking about legends of the Octagon. Let's talk a little bit about Randy Couture. Why did he get pulled from Wave 6? Can you tell us a little bit about that and give us some insight?
I can't go into too much detail as to why he, unfortunately got removed. But I can tell you that we are working, and we're working with his team to, get his figure out there in 2011, and it looks like it'll happen. But I can't go into too much detail, or can't really go into any detail about what happened with Wave 6. for the lucky few that got the Randy Couture figure from
In the 2-pack, yeah.
in the 2-pack, yeah, that's that was huge, but I'm sure worth a little bit of money, but I feel confident saying, rest assured, that you should see him out in 2011.
Well, you got to make the legends perfect, and that's what the whole thing is about. It's got to be in their exact likeness. So, I mean, we're going to look for Randy Couture at the end of 2011. You think?
Yeah,
Okay.
and he's a legend, and you want to do it right.
Right. I agree with you on that one. Will we be seeing some new modes for the figures coming up? Shorts, heavyweight gloves, because the current ones are not fully up to par yet. Better torso, thicker arms, thicker legs, that kind of stuff. Will we be seeing that here in the mid 2011 to the end of 2011?
I want to say that design our design team is working on what they can do to improve the look of the figures. I don't want to go into too much detail as to what we're looking at doing, but we hear you out there with what you're talking about, and we're looking into it.
Now, you're going to be going on the MMA Figs boards and checking out what people are saying, what they're wanting to see, what fighters are wanting to see, and different things along those lines?
Yeah, I mean, I think, I know that there have been requests, and like I say, I go on there. I might not respond to questions, and again, a lot of it has to do with, there's just more competition out there as to what we're doing with maybe what our competitors might be doing. So, but I can tell you that we do look at who you want to see. I know that there was I think a lot of requests for Roy Nelson. He's coming out in 2011. Dana was obviously he was a big one, and then obviously with Randy getting pulled, and he's going to be in there, and John Jones, Cain Velasquez. I mean, we're really I feel like we're going on the boards and we're seeing who the fans want. We're trying to give you what you want.
So 2-pack between Cain and Brock from the last fight they just had will be probably imminent here in the future?
I would say probably early 2012, mid 2012. That's a possibility.